Convoy CU-54 continued to progress across the North Atlantic to Great Britain on the week of the 16th. USS Slater DE-766 had escorted a contingent of ships from Boston and rendezvoused with the much larger New York City section only a few days ago. The Commander Task Group, the CTG, was in sister ship USS Kirkpatrick DE-418. The Convoy Commodore was in SS John Erickson, and after the sun rose, Kirkpatrick and USS Somers DD-381 pulled alongside each other to transfer the CTG to Somers. The next day, Somers made a sound contact at 12:27, forcing the entire convoy to make two emergency 45-degree turns. All hands went to general quarters, and for a few tense minutes, the Slater crew waited for the order to drop depth charges.
GQ, General Quarters for Battle Practice. All hands, man your battle stations. This is a Mark 9 depth charge, newer than the ash can, but the same general idea. Good crew can fire a full pattern of 13 charges within 30 seconds of the general alarm, then reload within 1 minute. Comes quickly to the U-boat caught in a pattern like this.
The all clear came at 12:45 when the contact was determined to be a submerged wreck, possibly the British steam merchant SS Empire Hale, sunk by U-94 on the 24th of February 1942. Nothing is written in Somers' war diary regarding the attack, but according to USS Ebert DE-768's diary, Somers dropped a few depth charges on the contact. After all the excitement, Lieutenant Commander Blanc held captain's mast. Torpedoman's mate 2nd Class Noss had his rating reduced for disobeying an order from a chief petty officer. Gunner's mate 3rd Class Clifford received the same punishment for also disobeying a chief. Seaman 3rd Class Dahl was ordered to receive a deck court for found to be sleeping on watch. A gunnery drill at 15:18 and the Slater gun crews expended 4 rounds of 3H50 and 72 rounds of 40mm. Exercise Pineapple began afterwards. This seems to have been some sort of anti-submarine drill as the Foxer gear was streamed. On the 18th, the barometer began to drop steadily as the seas and winds increased in ferocity. At 13:40, the convoy split into two groups, one bound for the Irish Sea and the other for the English Channel. Slater joined the Irish Sea section just as the seas began churning, causing the little tin can to roll rather heavily. The strong winds and seas continued on the 19th and into the 20th. It wasn't until around noon that the winds began to subside and the seas calmed. The Foxer gear was streamed again to protect against the possibility of acoustic torpedoes. The Hedgehogs were reported to be in unsatisfactory operating condition in the early morning hours of the 21st. The Foxer gear was retrieved at 10:50 just as land appeared on radar, and the convoy formed into two columns. On the final day of the week, Slater and USS Oswald DE-767 were detached to escort SS Beecher Island and SS Kirkins to Swansea. Beecher Island detached at 18:18 to sail independently, and the other 3 vessels continued on to anchor in Cardiff, Wales. Another week, another reminder to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook. You can learn more about the ship at our website, ussslater.org. While there, consider becoming a member for $25 or donating to our winter fund to help keep the heat running and the coffee brewing for our dedicated volunteers.